So today we have a new reading, and before I started, Spirit said testimony. So it could have to do with something in court here. There could be a Leo involved because I saw the Strength card here as I started. Let's look into it. Hope everyone is well. Something about strictly based. Something about an operation. What a fun operation. Seems strange to say that, but that is what they're saying. Ambition, Nike. One of the favorite goddesses here. Nike and ambition. You're striving forward here. Could be a legacy of the beauty industry. Doesn't have to be. You could be an earth sign. You could be a mother, protecting yourself and your children and the earth, planet Earth, and everything that you find beautiful, nature, nurturing. We also have forgiveness. So this could be earth sign saying they're sorry. Yeah, I'm getting pentacles, so earth, and either they're asking for forgiveness or they need you to say you're sorry. Someone. They're also saying penalty and murder. Could have to do with addiction also. Someone is dependent on something. And adaptability, so needing to adapt to new circumstances, perhaps. Could be something from the past here, and you having to adapt to something new. It's only the beginning, they're saying. Well, that's reassuring. Someone could be panting. If that's the word, panting, pandering. Could be out of breath, perhaps, someone. You have a lot of dedication and devotion. Probably here to Maya. I was saying Maya culture, but Mother Earth in general, and Gaia. And the card that fell on the floor was New Beginnings, as we said, and the assurance about it here. That more is coming. You might be stepping into a leadership role of some sort. Could be a council. You could be a guardian angel here for someone. And you help heal people. And you might be healing yourself also. So something about a hospital, general hospital, if that is something that exists. And we had hearing yesterday, and we are getting this again, police and hearing. So something here with the legal system, justice system. I'll try and slow down and listen. You might be home a lot, creating, making music, sounds. You're in your element. fire here. Could be burning incense or candles. Connected to Mother Nature here. There are also depictions on the stone. You might be deciphering hieroglyphs or petroglyphs where you live, and I like that. Could be your ancestors and your beliefs here. There had been some sort of neglect. I don't know if it has been neglect of yourself or your emotions here with the Seven of Cups. Something about glimmering, glittering. Maybe you're attracted to the waters, diamonds, jewels. Or maybe stones, crystals, rocks. The elements in general I'm getting. We also see some shells here, fish. And the lotus flower, of course. So it could be that you're opening up also. Something was alleged. We also have a tiny spark of love here, or forgiveness, as we said in the earlier cards. Maybe coming to some conclusions from past experiences that you're now diving even more deep, nurturing yourself, forgiving yourself even if there has been something burdening. And the Four of Pentacles. So you're trying really to stabilize your life here with a, yeah, the famous word grounded. You're trying to stay grounded, praying maybe to Mother Gaia here. Could be some ancient practices that you're doing. I'm also getting retaliation. And Seven of Wands. Okay, something with the defensiveness, defending yourself. Yeah, it could be a blog post somewhere that is significant. A blog post. Yeah, those were the days, people. You could like the color yellow. And you can like Jello. So there was a ransom note. We've had different cases over here coming through. A ransom note. And some sort of bail. Someone was bailed out. Something about Jerusalem also. And something about old tapestry. Could be falling down. You might have been feeling as if you were in some sort of hibernation state, that you were sleeping in a sense while awake. A deep sleep, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the frogs do underneath the ice sheet in the ponds or in the lakes, in the creeks, and like the bear does. So some sort of hibernation state. If this has been physiologically or psychologically, mentally, I don't know. Something about bearing a lot of, maybe bearing a lot of emotions. There has also been wildfires, and Seven of Fire here indicates that. It's that time of year also. Oh, we get the Patience card again, once again. We just have to wait a little bit more. I often say we have to wait till our life is over almost. Feels like that. Also something about streaming, but not online streaming, but flowing of the waters. There's something there. Three of Wands. Yeah, Patience and Three of Wands goes very well together. So you're clearly waiting for something. We have that in another read where you were waiting for mail. Someone. Something is a hybrid. Don't know between what and what. And reminds me of an old ex. He used to be playing the guitar, being very cute, and I fell in love with him. Ten of Cups, well. So you're waiting for your great love, wow. Don't we all, people? Waiting for great love here to come in. And you might be very emotional about this. Could I have, don't know if you have regrets with someone. Conflicts in your mind, perhaps. So yeah, maybe there's some sort of struggle with the love life, getting that happiness. You could be famous, could be hard to get the time to really be private with someone also. That's probably the truth here, Ace of Swords. But you're still flying on the wings of romance, like Pegasus here. You still believe in love. A cheer song. Okay, so now I'm getting a new word. Let me look it up first and foremost. Okay, it's aggregation, the word, so it's English lessons again here. The process of collecting, combining, or grouping separate items, amounts, or data points into a single mass, total, or unified whole. Of course, in chemistry and biology, medicine, we are more familiar with it, but you might be collecting data, statistics, summarizing things. But coming from natural sciences, maybe we think towards cells, proteins, or particles. Could also be in business according to the internet here. Maybe you're trying to collect something, aggregate something from different parts into a whole. That would be very, very lovely. Thinking of the universe. That we're one and that we're whole. We don't miss anything. We don't separate. That's a true wish. And the Page of Earth here. So something in the beginning stages here. Could also be a child, Earth sign. Could be something that you're starting, building. And there is someone who has left the building here. Eight of Cups. Okay, y'all. I'll see you in the next read, and thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day.